Hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel Nifty Forecast and my name is Lokesh. First, did you watch my video yesterday? And did we not discuss about this particular moment? A slip in Nifty in the first hour? Yeah? I hope you agree. Please give me a like button and please subscribe to the channel in case if you are a new visitor to my channel to look at more videos to plan your trades well in advance at least one day. All right, uh, let's get into the topic, the post market report. So here is the intraday chart of Nifty, and although we could predict the movement in the first hour's movement yesterday, I am disappointed to not I mean to tell you that I am not available to guide you in the live market. That's unfortunate, but we can't do much about it. So yeah, it has been a very tough day for most of the options trader. But I mean, if I had to look at the price action, I think price action traders must have had a very good day. I mean, trading the breakout here. But yeah, the intraday option sellers, I'm sure, must have landed in trouble. I mean, I'm sorry, I am currently looking at the Bank Nifty chart because here is a tip for you all, whoever is watching this video. I generally buy options for Bank Nifty, and for Nifty, I do a positional trade. As in, I carry forward positions, I do adjustments, and all that. But yeah, on the sell side, I do only with the Nifty. On the buy side, absolutely with Bank Nifty, because Bank Nifty is a beta stock, and it moves fairly faster. We will be able to capture the moves in case you have the data right in place, and if you are able to predict the movement properly. I don't know whether trend lines, VWAP and all this works, but yeah, I am being a data indicator oriented trader. I am very confident of it, and I do take intraday longs in the Bank Nifty. I don't do any other intraday at all, as in I don't get into the stocks, cash market, futures, future stock, future option stock, nothing. It's only Bank Nifty and Nifty. Maybe you can think about it in this line as to buying. If you're a buyer, look at Bank Nifty. If you're a seller, you should look at Nifty, as far as I am concerned. Right, so that's a little on the Gyan stuff for the traders. Uh, so what has happened? I mean, it is a very clear breakout here. But how far this breakout has a strength is a very questionable thing, because the data is otherwise. I am being very honest. From yesterday onwards, I was definitely not carrying any sort of bullish view. Whatever has happened yesterday, this move, or today, this breakout kind of move, intraday breakout, I must say, not the positional one. This is not what was evident from the data, whatever I make. Right. So, what does the volume tell us on the daily chart? Do we have absolutely good volume as compared to yesterday? No, the volumes is fallen to at least yeah, more than 10%. Volumes are lesser as compared to yesterday's volume. So this move is still a skeptical one, and for somebody who is dependent mostly on the price action, I would request them to take a look at these levels, yesterday's high and today's low, as a minimum benchmark number to take a very good trade tomorrow. Yep. So that's a little for the price action traders. Let's do our proprietary indicator, that is data engineering. Let's look at the BAV copy. What does this BAV copy tell us? This is a strange number. I mean, this is some number that we need to really stay focused with. I mean, this is an alert for us. 6,32,775 contracts. I mean, these many changes. I mean, this many contracts are lost. The change in open interest stands as minus. So this is lost, right? But yeah, again, some of you must have already had questions that we are talking about the change in open interest in BAV copy and analyzing it, the FNO data intraday and OI. You must have had a question, are all the same? No, definitely not. I mean, if we look at the FNO BAV copy, this data is a cumulative figure of all the participants in the market. But otherwise, the other two sheets that we talk about, especially the FNO participant wise volume and FNO participant wise OI, we will talk only about the DII, FII, and Pro. We will not include the client any day, right? Yeah. So this is the volume in intraday volume information. What does this say? I mean, there has been a lot of shorts added in the intraday. What does the chart tell us? There has been a bullish breakout. Yeah, see this? Yeah, this is a bullish breakout, and there has been a support kind of thing in this zone where it was a resistance for the intraday, right? You are able to see a long tail here. I mean, those price action traders, not my kind of guys, but yeah, price action traders, you'll be able to see support here. And what does this tell us? The intraday volumes tell us that there have been shorts added despite the up move. The shorts are dominating. Do you have a question here? Do we have a pointer or an alert here? Yes, a big alert, a big pointer. Let's also look at the OI, participant wise open interest. Yesterday the number stands somewhere around 36k. I mean, 36k long contracts are more than the shorts. That was the figure that we had yesterday. And today, if you notice here, 25k. That means 10k short, 10k longs are exited. Or rather, in other words, we can also say that short contracts are improved, right? So the number stands as 10k, 10,000 contracts, plus or minus 10 or 15%. But yeah, the data pointer that we need to focus is shots are added here, my friends. Yeah, and the price action shows there is a breakout in the intraday. I will leave it up to you. I'm sure if you are looking at my channel on a regular basis, you will be able to understand what I am referring to. Yeah, so that's a little on the data. So what do we do? I mean, the thumb says an opportunity for expiry trade if it is a trap for a retailers. And how do we deal with it? Okay, so let's look into the data that I generate. That is this one. Here we get to understand that whatever calls have been written aggressively in the market today and yesterday, right? There have been aggressive call writing in the market, but all those call writers have phenomenally exited. Okay, keep it in mind. All those call writings who were active yesterday and today exited absolutely the positions. And what's up with the put writers or buyers whoever traded puts and bought the puts with them? They did not exit, to my understanding. And what my tool says is that whatever puts are bought, they still did not exit. Okay, so what kind of inferences do we make from this particular data point? Is very simple, my friends. The puts are not exited, I mean, and bought very higher in number. Puts are being bought aggressively in the number. Okay, and the intraday volume also tells us that 10k or 11666 contracts are added in shorts. Okay, this is also showing negative direction. My tool is also telling you negative direction. The open interest also is telling you the negative information. So what do you infer? Am I not very clear with this? So watch out for a trade tomorrow on the short side in the morning. But how does it turn into a opportunity of the expiry trade? You have to take a very fresh view after 12:30 in tomorrow. I mean, after 12:30 in the post lunch session, or around 1 o'clock, 1:30, you will be able to make out fresh cues. I mean, if you are a novice trader, be very careful while trading on the expiry day, because it will be very volatile. And I have one very important pointer. Whoever is watching this video until now, you will be having an opportunity. And now that my tool has told the calls are exited, what does that mean? Tomorrow there might not be a scope for call writers, right? And on this other side, the puts are bought. What does this mean? There will be a two-side action, my friends. Okay, let's look for a slip in the morning, and yes, an absolute bullish move might trigger into the market. Don't get surprised. All right. So that's the very clear insight for the trade plan tomorrow, guys. Please look at the global cues while opening, and plan your trades very well in advance. I am sure all my followers are taking trades absolutely in control, because we are planning one day in advance than that of any other trader, right? Happy trading, guys. Thank you so much for watching my video. I request you all to subscribe to the channel, make the needful comments in the comment box, and share it with your traders fraternity. Thank you once again. Bye bye.